I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha-Rakah Kodash, double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, Wa Abal Babal. All right, I'm going to declare the Copyright Act, Section 107, giving me the right to use copyright material to comment and use in reporting news to inform and educate the Israelite. So I'm not making no profit on this material. I'm only using it for edification and educational purposes.
The United States of America is fully prepared to roll out martial law. They're going to use one of the Insurrection Act powers to militarize the streets of the USA. Now, the Trump administration believes that this is necessary, and it very well could be. But what we're starting to see right now is a grouping together of powerful moves that affect the citizens of our nation. Right now, we need to get every person that is in this country illegally out. Right now, we need to stop the political activism that is bordering on or moving into violence, and we need to stop it in its tracks. Right now, we must have a bringing to justice of all of the fraud and the corruption that has been rampant in both political parties for decades. But I believe what we're going to see very soon is going to send us into some historic times inside of our country. I want you to listen here as the Attorney General Pam Bondi explains what is happening.
You hustle for your business. That's why it's
a new era of political violence. Assassins have tried to murder President Trump twice and tried to kill Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh. In Minnesota, legislators and even children attending Mass were gunned down in cold blood in 2 separate incidents. And an assassin targeted and murdered our friend Charlie Kirk. A sniper shot 3 people at a Texas ICE. 200 violent rioters were at a Chicago ICE facility chanting, "Arrest ICE, shoot ICE." At least one had a gun. We've seen this before. We saw it in Portland and with the LA riots. These are not peaceful protests. These are coordinated attacks by radical extremists.
And that's the viewpoint by the government right now. These are coordinated attacks funded by foreign entities, performed by radical extremists. Now, I want to remind you, I'm starting to see every day more political violence on the streets. It's getting very, very concerning out there. We're also right now seeing people who are looting abandoned police vehicles, looting ICE vehicles. They're taking guns or other firearms and kinetic projectile tools out of the hands of official law enforcement and putting them potentially out on the street. We are starting to see some very dangerous times.
And they end now. Anyone who threatens or assaults our federal officers will be arrested and charged federally, not in some liberal state court. Same goes for anyone who's funding and aiding these extremists. You will be dismantled brick by brick. We are taking our country back. Make America safe again.
Now that right there is a very powerful message from the Department of Justice, and that's just one of the official messages that are coming out. I believe, and maybe you guys let me know down in the comment box if you're seeing something different. If it's not as bad as they're making it out to be, I want to hear what you guys think about it. Here's some video of the National Guard as they have rolled out to fight the Minneapolis, as the Attorney General put it, organized extremists.
All right, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha-Rakah Kodash, double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and which taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, Wa Abal Babal. So as you see, they've initiated the Insurrection Act. They didn't report it, but when you see National Guard or any form of military on the streets of America, that's martial law. Now, I pulled it up here on Google and put, is National Guard part of the Insurrection Act. All right, and it says, yes, the National Guard can be federalized and deployed by the president under the Insurrection. Seeing as you saw, the National Guard are not going there for peacekeeping. All right, they're bringing weapons of war because there's going to be a war in the streets of America. All right, and the Edomite, the so-called white race, the red devil the Bible speaks of, is coming down with great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time. All right.
You live in the neighborhood? Yep, this is my block, this is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try and intimidate them. I protect my people.
Are you giving out your name?
No, I'm okay with that. Our neighborhood's showing up.
You guys had a lot of people out here, right?
At least 30 or more.
Yeah.
40 or 50.
That's pretty good for a quick turnout.
小红书
Yeah.
All right. So what you see is a war in the streets of America being stirred up by the propaganda of the so-called white race, the Edomites. All right. Propaganda is being used on both sides. All right. The right horn and the left horn, the so-called Republican and the so-called Democrat. All right. Of this beast system that we're in. It says propaganda, the definition, information, especially of a biased and or misleading nature, used to promote a particular cause, doctrine, or point of view. You understand? This is what they're doing. All right, they're stirring up the people with propaganda. Okay.